Hey, what's going on, guys? So, if you probably use make.com to either build your automations or automations for your clients, like I do, you probably noticed that there's been an issue with the what changes module for your Google Sheets. And the reason that happened is because if you go to extensions, adds on here, you're going to notice that make.com's official add-on for Google Sheets is just not here anymore, which was called make for Google Sheets or something. And because it's not here anymore, if you had an automation where, whenever someone changes a row, it triggers a scenario, it won't be working anymore. So in this video, I'm going to show you the workaround. That's what I did for my previous projects. So the way we're going to go about this is we're going to use a normal webhook. So we just go here, custom webhook. There we go. Add a new one. I don't know. Test. Perfect. And what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to use Google App Scripts. So don't worry if you've never used that before because I have the code here. So basically what we're going to have to do is go to extensions, app scripts right here. And then usually there's like a random function here. What you guys going to have to do is I'm going to paste this on the description of the video, but you just have to copy this, paste here. And what this code does is whenever there's a change in a specific column, it's going to send all the data to this webhook here. So just go ahead, paste that code over here. What you got to keep an eye out for is this here is going to determine which column you're going to be watching for changes. So for example, right now is column number 6, which means it's going to be watching changes on column X. I want to do this for C, so I'm going to go ahead and put 3 over here. You just have to make sure you're putting the right number for your project. And once you do this, the last thing that you have to do is you see here when it gives you the webhook URL, you got to go here on make, copy your webhook URL, and paste it over here. So let me just select the webhook, paste. Now you click here on save. And the last thing that you do have to do is you got to go here to triggers. I guess I did this already, so let me just delete this. Delete forever. Usually you won't have any triggers here, so you go to add trigger. This is really important. You got to swap from on open to on edit. You hit save, and you're good to go. There you go, got the trigger. So you can go back to your spreadsheet, and now if you guys see if I swap anything on row C, so let's say no to yes, for example. You see that it got the webhook, right? So let's run it again just to show you what's that supposed to look like. So if I click run once, and then again, I just swap this to no, you're going to see that this is what we got, right? It shows you the row where the change was made, the value, the old value was yes, the new value is no, and it gives you all the records you need, right? Now, one thing to keep in mind is, I don't know, let's put whatever module here. I don't know, set variable, whatever, right? Save, test. Okay, there we go. Now, you probably only want this to trigger whenever you press yes. So what you have to do is really quickly here, you just need to set up a filter, record C equal to yes. And now you guys can see that we can access all the rows like we used to with the normal watch rows module. And now whenever we run this, if I go from no to yes, it's going to pass the filter, which we want. And if we go for whatever else, like yes to no, for example, it doesn't go through the filter, right? So I hope this was helpful. That's the solution. You can go ahead and just copy this code. Just remember to do the 2 things. Put the right row here, column, and then just put your webhook URL over here, and you're good to go. All right, bye-bye.